he was
But
Matt Cardona.
you know what I did like though? I did like uh um sorry. I did like Charlotte walking out.
Now that
I loved Charlotte walking out cuz
that kind of that surprised. Well, not really surprised me a bit because but it
I
did. It
love
fit.
that because I love that they're not they're actually like if you've been a fan for more than like 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
you realize that they had a big feud about
Yeah.
3 years ago,
Yeah.
and it was kind of a knockdown, drag out feud,
And
and yeah,
their last match at WrestleMania was the greatest, one of the best matches of all time.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and
It was a match of the year contender.
yeah, absolutely, and I like how, and I do like how they kind of kept that, Charlotte kind of that sticks at her, you know,
And
and
she
it sticks with her.
politely did it. She politely did it.
Yeah, and
She
then not
didn't
like
just be like, "No, fuck you, Rhea."
said
She
no,
was
no,
just like, "You know what? There's
said
bad blood.
said there's
I
still
can't
bad blood.
trust you, and you can't trust me. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lexi, if you got to do this, I understand, but I'm out."
Yeah, and I get it.
And she wasn't even mad at Lexi.
Said
So
no. Said
she was
no.
just
She
like,
was like,
I can't
hey.
do this.
He said, hey, I get it. You know, we're friends. We are not. I don't trust her. I do
So
trust
now
you, but
I'm
you know,
this
I
is
I
gonna
get it.
set up this is gonna set up something where Rhea's gonna have to save Charlotte
Yeah.
and prove herself.
Or
Prove
they're
that
gonna
she is
be put in a situation
prove
where
that
that they're forced to trust each other. For
yeah,
war games.
yeah.
So
I
it'll be
think
interesting.
I think Rhea's gonna have to save Charlotte somehow and prove herself that she's put the past behind her.
So we have to see how that all plays out. And George, man, what's going on?
I didn't do it, whatever it was. What?
I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Can't prove anything.
Said I didn't do it. It was AI.
Yeah, with AI. Yeah.
It's the AI version of me.
I mean, and considering how AI is coming along, look here, man. Next thing you know, you be scrolling on TikTok and you find a video of yourself.
Rolling on TikTok.
Yeah. You find a video of yourself doing YMCA.
It's Inception.
And then that AI video of you sees the AI video of you scrolling through TikTok, and that AI video sees the AI video of you scrolling through TikTok.
There's
and so on, and so on, and so on.
And that goes through an infinite loop of just doom scrolling through TikTok.
All right, so we're supposed to have windstorms here until 4 o'clock. So hopefully,
oh shit,
it should die down. Yeah, no, when in Pennsylvania we have a lot of trees. So when it rains, the ground gets soft, the wind kicks up, pushes the trees over, hits the power lines or the cable lines, and then I'm off the air. So I told so I called Gilbert. I was like, okay, let's see if my luck holds out till 5 o'clock, and then we'll see if my luck holds out on the Kennedy effect from 6 until 9, or 6 until 7, whenever he's going to go on.
Yeah,
all right,
we'll see. But
yeah.
Open up the chat and see. We got Bunny. Bunny's up in here.
Up in the air.
April, SC.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not just a nerd. I'm a dork too.
I silly man. I do all that as a ranking system. Okay, so it goes spaz, dweeb, dork, geek, and then
Space
nerd,
Cadet.
and
Well, how
then
about
nerd.
Space Cadet?
Because
Oh.
nerd is
Nerd is at top.
nerd's top tier.
Top tier.
Yeah. Because
Well,
right now,
a nerd encompasses all that.
yeah.
So it's
So
it's all those things.
nerd's top tier. Yeah, nerd is top tier. Currently, when I was in college, I was a nerd, but then after I graduated, I got downgraded to a geek. So technically, I'm a geek, but angry IT geek doesn't roll off the tongue as smoothly as IT nerd. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm a semi fraud, but I have to achieve nerd status one more time so I can validate myself.
You must ascend.
I must ascend back into my nerdhood.
Try that.
Are you going live on TikTok?
Yeah. We'll try. We're gonna try. We'll see how long we last on TikTok. Usually,
It's Rules of Nerdquisition.
normally we don't get kicked off of
How
TikTok.
many people are we going to really offend?
Unless we start talking about Batman and saying, oh, Batman sucks, then we'll get kicked off.
That's true.
Yeah. So there's that. Anyways, let's see. Where's the thing at? Where's? Here we go.
Where's that thing at?
There's that thing, and there's this.
There
So
it goes.
hopefully, we're going live on the TikTok. And see how long we last on here. So. It's a little after 3:03, and this is the Rules of Nerdquisition, and I am your host, the Angry IT Nerd. I am Gilbert. I am here with the best co-host ever in the world, General Gambit.
Hola.
And joining us is the second best co-host in the world, my friend and your friend. He is Techno George. George, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone.
So last week we started talking about some of the best moments in superhero movies. So once we left, we had the 90s pretty much covered, from all the bad ones to the good ones, everything in between, funny ones. So yeah, we got all that covered. And so first off, before we get started, Bunny, I see you in the chat. I started watching Thanksgiving, and I have notes.
He has notes.
I have notes. We'll talk about that later.
Many notes. Several notes.
I have a few notes. So yeah.
I'm still trying to find the movie that Bunny had talked about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So I'm still trying to find that movie. I'll find it.
Oh,
I got connections.
that-
I know people who know people. So there you go.
that one obscure one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to pin down. It's not on. I don't think it's in the mainstream, but I know. It could be. I don't know.
So
I'll find it.
I don't know. We'll find it. So, but yeah. Bunny, I have notes.
You've given George a mission.
I have a few notes.
Well, it went from a mission to a quest. Now it's a quest.
Oh.
To find the stones of Beraziah.
Is it a side
it's kind
mission?
of like that.
Oh God. Why you have to look here, man? George, I know you have not played Skyrim.
I'm not playing. I know. I saw you on Steam. I was, the one night I was like going, oh, he's playing Elder Scrolls. Man, I should really get that, and maybe I could get. I was like, nah.
Say, but for anybody that has ever played Skyrim, you know about that goddamn quest. The goddamn Stones of Baron's. Look here, man.
It wasn't a bad acid trip. Could it have been mixed in with a bad acid trip?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
no. It wasn't a bad acid trip. I mean,
Thanksgiving is a
Thanksgiving
movie that Bunny gave us homework to
watch. Yes, Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yes, it's a.
This is like our final for the semester.
Yeah.
Angry's jumping ahead and trying to do it.
And for some reason,
Thanksgiving kind of reminds me of Your Next. It's kind of like that. Is it like that? Like Your Next? Remember that movie, Your Next, where they have the family dinner and everybody's dying, and everybody's like killing each other.
No. This is
No, this is more like Santa's sleigh.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the one where the guy is dressing up as a Quaker or something? Like he's got like the Quaker mask on.
Yep.
He's killing everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
That is it.
Got it.
That is it. And look here, April. It might as well be a comedy, because
comedy of errors.
So look here. I know it's a slasher film, and granted, it has some really kind of some brutal scenes to it. But that's some of the funniest shit. It's some of the funniest shit. I don't know why. It just makes
Horror Pilgrim. Yeah.
Yeah. It's and again, like I said, I have notes.
Yeah, horror, but Horror Pilgrim.
I would have loved to see the production. For the like when they had like the production meeting. Hey, I got this idea for this movie. The guy dresses up like this.
Oh,
and he kills
yeah.
him. Oh, this is great. Oh, we got to do it. I'm like.
And what concerns me is that somebody actually greenlit this. That's what concerns me more than anything. And this came out in 2023.
Yeah, somebody got bamboozled here.
As somebody I can't.
One thing and then they did something else.
Yeah, and it's like I started watching it and I can't.
Like,
I can't stop, and it's like I need to.
Either that or the old booger sugar.
Right? Like I'm watching this and it's a train wreck in real time that I can't look away from.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
See that conversation that we were going to have later? We're having it now.
It's kind of like in Clerks 2 when she sees the guy with like the donkey show, inside the diner, and she's like, I'm dismayed and horrified, and I can't look away.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just like that.
B movie would be an improvement.
It's a it's a movie.
B movie would be an honest to God compliment.
So April, it's a movie that was made. It's a movie that was made. Yeah.
They actually spent money to make it. Yeah.
That
money was spent. Let's say that.
Money was spent. People were blackmailed.
Careers were ruined. So.
I mean,
no careers were made.
No career. So no careers were made. No careers were made on this one.
No few careers were sacrificed.
Oh my God!
It has Patrick Dempsey in it.
It has Patrick Dempsey.
Somehow,
and it does. So look, that doesn't justify anything. That doesn't make it any better.
There.
So look, that's where the budget went. In the
Patrick. Of the budget.
So look, and I believe Patrick he had to have been blackmailed. He had to have
Well,
been,
now
because there's
he
not
had
enough.
to
I
he had to
cannot.
pay the rent. Sometimes there are rent
He's
movies.
working
You have
off
to
a
pay the rent.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. That
He's
so no
working off
that
a debt.
so that's a no that's a movie to pay the bills.
He
That
had
was
a
that was a
DU
bill paying
he
movie.
had a
That was.
DUI in Hawaii, and this is how they get you.
Let's say look that. Oh, that's exactly what George just like how George said. That was a movie just to pay the bills.
Or it could have been, sentenced to community service, and it was like, well, maybe the director paid for his bail and then said, okay, you got to star in this movie.
You gotta
Or maybe
star in
like
this shithole of a movie.
or maybe
Like,
like a
I got this real crap fest.
so or maybe the
What's it called?
the director
Thanksgiving.
or like a producer or something, like he owed him a favor or something. Or I mean,
Fuck.
or or
Any
it could
favor,
be
try
or it could be
every favor.
so or it could be this, right? It could be he knows somebody that that he could call and made Patrick Dempsey say,
Where
"Hey,
can I
you're
find
gonna do
this
this movie.
train
You're gonna
wreck?
do this movie
Where was
today."
It was Hulu, Amazon Prime for like what $3.99 or something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was on. Let's see, it was on Hulu.
It's on Netflix, right?
Net.
I
Is it
think
on
Netflix.
Netflix? I don't know if
Yeah.
it's on Netflix or not, but I know it is on Hulu. It's on Amazon Prime. You can rent it. If you have
Why?
Spectrum, it was on Spectrum. But
Why would you rent it?
I I would not
if
I
you
would not
don't have
recommend
the other services.
I would not recommend investing any money into it at all.
Because if you rent it, that money goes to Patrick Dempsey
Yeah.
to pay off his DUI bill.
So I mean,
Hey,
I would-
I'll sign Patrick Dempsey's check. The 52 cents he'll get from it
so look, hey,
is kind of worth it.
no, it's not. Not this movie. Not this movie is not.
Hey, it's better than me watching Grey's Anatomy.
True.
That is true. That is true. I mean,
I don't like.
although I don't know, man, because I mean, Grey's Anatomy is probably much better than this movie.
Rick
Grayson.
Hoffman is in this movie? Oh, Rick Hoffman, yeah.
So okay, man.
He played in Suits as Louis Litt, the lawyer.
Well, he is not that in this one. I can tell you that.
Gershon.
Well, he's
He's
not
not-
that in this one.
He is not that in this one.
He's something horrible in this one.
So look here. I think
He's
that's where the
something
other half of the
much
budget
more
went.
Terrible in this one.
That was the other half of the budget went to him.
Okay.
I mean, or he may have been
You could
blackmailed.
Probably watch it free on YouTube.
So I mean, he may have been blackmailed.
It's
I mean,
possible.
because I just don't see him. I don't see somebody put in that script in front of him and him being like, oh yeah, this is yeah, this is what my career needs. No, no.
No.
Mm-mm,
I see
no.
Patrick Dempsey being like, "How much am I making?"
So,
Okay. I guess.
so
Well,
What-
This better be really fun.
what was this for again?
the thing,
Oh,
the
the-
thing is, when you make these movies and you're an actor, because I mean, like I know this from, like from talking with, other actors and other directors. When you make these horrible movies, you actually get royalties from them. Now, when the movie comes out, you get whatever was in the box office. You get the box office take.
Right.
But when you're
Right,
renting a
right.
movie, like when you rent the movie, you get rental royalties as well. But like when I talked to Steve Warnick about Deep Space Nine, when he wrote the abandoned episode, when it
Mhm.
was in its, like when it was being shown the first time, he was getting checks for like $2,000 from Paramount, $3,000, and it
Huh.
was being shown, it was shown in 1 week. He was getting, these checks, he's getting like these royalties.
Mhm.
When the show goes into syndication and you're watching it again, or whatever, and you had DVD rentals, whatever,
Right.
as the writer, he was only getting like, I think he, because
That'd have been
we
like
were
a.
at Lucin one time, and he opened up a check. He goes, "Look, I got a check from Paramount. You want to see how much it is?" Yeah, 35 cents. It was like, but it was like an official check from Paramount. It was 35 cents.
Hey,
Well, dude,
they
hey,
gotta keep paying you.
Hey,
35 cents is 35
35
cents.
cents is 35 cents.
Yeah, it all adds up, you know. But yeah, but you know,
Oh my god.
it's like
So
getting,
like,
with it. It's like getting ad revenue, like from YouTube. When you get
Well,
ad
see,
revenue
the
from
worst,
YouTube, it's kind of like
the
that.
worst
Yeah.
part is you know what the thing is if they would go back and uh, I hate to say this, but if they would redefine all of Star Trek and do it in high definition
Okay.
okay, all right.
and re-release it, then all those then everybody would get a whole new spurt of
Yeah.
Okay, all right, all right.
Yeah.
I see. I
Yeah,
see what you.
I mean,
checks
I mean, like put it
because
on Blu-ray or something like that.
or
Like the
or
Blu-ray
just
edition?
or just put them back up on Paramount again and everybody rewatch them
Yeah.
because they're in high definition now.
Yeah, I think now
And I
they've
like what they
actually.
did with with the original series, when they took the original series and they put it, they
Um.
they like changed like the space scenes, the outer space scenes,
Mm-hmm.
because like in the 60s when I used to watch it first run as a kid, I was like, there's nothing out there, but like they were making believe, that there's something there.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's all
it's
kind of
there. And I'm
planets
like,
and this and
and it's
that
like
and yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
And, but when they did like the
Remastered.
yeah, like the
Remastered in
remastered
4K
one,
and yeah, the whole
you
nine.
had
Yeah.
all of the space scenes, like you had all all the all the outer space scenes were ultra high definition.
Mm-hmm.
um you could see the enemy ships, you could see what they were looking at on the screen, so.
Because I've gone on YouTube and I've seen what people people have done, just like fans have been able to do with
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
with rendering high definition.
Yeah.
And doing some of the battles, like the like the like the Deep Space Nine battles, like and
Mm-hmm.
the fly through from whenever the Klingons came and joined in the fight to
Oh.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the Klingons with the Federation against the Dominion on Deep
whenever
Space Nine, they're doing the
they
Deep Space
thought
Nine
the
battle.
Klingons weren't going to make it in time,
Right.
like they were like, then we're gonna have to go alone. We're gonna have to go without them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they made it in time. They warped in right as the fight was starting.
Yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
it's Commander Worf. And it's like better late than never.
Right. No, but I mean, it's like it's like with what was it? Oh, was it The Mandalorian? Yeah, The Mandalorian. When
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker came up, and
Oh yeah.
Disney did the
yeah.
de aging, and then somebody on
Yeah.
YouTube did a re-rendered that scene, but did deep fake thing on it, and
Yeah, deep fake
it-
with AI. And,
yeah, deep fake with AI and everything, and looked exactly like Mark Hamill in the 80s,
Yeah.
and go through the whole thing, so it's like kind of like that same concept, But
So if we had the animation and technology of Paramount on our side, then what could we do better?
hey, look here, man. All it takes is it's a lot of money.
The one need, and they still think that there's not enough money in it.
Oh, see the
I'm like, you just did 3 seasons of Picard,
right.
and how much money did that make you?
You know, right?
Yeah,
And I mean,
how many was it, how many I guess how many iterations of the phaser can you market to people?
yeah, exactly.
Like
And I mean,
Strange New Worlds, Discovery, Picard,
yeah. Now what's coming up?
original series, Deep Space Nine,
And now
Star
this
Trek:
new
The Next Generation, the
yeah.
Voyager. I mean, you're
And new Starfleet Academy. You know, that's coming up now.
How many times can I buy a fucking comm badge?
You know, right? You know, and
I've gone to conventions where they actually had secret shoppers from Paramount go around to vendors buying comm badges, and if it didn't have the Paramount logo, they shut those people down.
I believe
Like shut their stands down right there. You're out. You're gone. You're gone from the venue that day. I was like, I was gonna go to this guy's. I was gonna go to this guy's thing and go buy this phaser from him. I don't care if it was from Paramount. Oh, it's not from Paramount. It's not stamped with the Paramount logo. I'm like, oh my god.
F them. So look, April, they did not make a profit off of that movie. I can tell you right now, and I've not finished watching Thanksgiving, and I can tell you right now, they did not make a profit off of that movie.
George is looking it up.
There was no profits made.
I'm just looking at. I'm looking at the YouTube chat. I can't.
So look,
see
that
I'm looking at my phone.
So look, that movie is a money pit. Okay. But it's like
a money black hole.
Yeah.
Nothing can escape, even light.
The bunny said it was his breakout role from lovable Rat Pack kid to hardcore horror star. Well, you know what? He needs to break back in to Rat Pack Kid. He needs to break back in, and the horror star, he needs to abandon that, or at least get a different movie, other than one of a pilgrim, of a serial killer pilgrim. And for whatever reason, just killing these people. And I don't know why.
If I was a pretty good actor and I was reduced to that, I'd want them to kill me for real in the movie. My career's over.
Know.
Guess what?
And I just don't get it. I don't understand it. But I get, if it was for me to understand, then I would think the movie is great.
Still, in April, we still haven't mentioned the fact that it's directed by Eli Roth.
Oh, okay.
And said 46.6 million. Hold it. They spent $15 million in making and made 46 in the box office. How?
There are people who like slasher films. They add to their.
They like the bad ones, obviously. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. But we got so wrapped up in talking about that movie, and
I'm sorry about that.
Are you kidding me? Patrick Dempsey made $10 million on it.
Okay. He made $10 million. Hold on, he made $10 million off of that. Wait.
I'm just saying that. If the budget was $15 million.
Said Patrick Dempsey made 10.
Like $10 million of that.
Said 10 of it went to Patrick Dempsey. Obviously, 10 million went to that. 5 went to everything else.
Wait a minute, 5 million. So what does
Maybe
that pay for?
9. Maybe 9.
Well, wait a minute. They they didn't have to build an elaborate set, so they probably shot on location. They
Uh-huh.
probably spent more money on the caterer than they did basically on the,
So
who
yeah.
needs food.
Well, no. Here's the they probably spent 7 on Patrick, and 3 on oh god, what's his name?
The other guy.
The other guy, yeah. And then the rest on the movie.
The other guy.
3 on the other guy, and then the rest on the movie.
Rick Hoffman.
Rick Hoffman, yes, that's him.
one.
Him too.
Gina Gershon was gonna get them a cut of that. I mean, everybody's gonna get.
Oh
a cut.
no, look here. Gina Gershon was smart, and she said, "Look, just take me out within the first 10 minutes, and just give me my check.
Yeah.
Give me a couple grand. 10 minutes, I'm out." See, she was smart.
$46 million on that. That's
She was smart. She got out early. Like she did her scene. Like she did
It's like
her.
a bad stock trade
Yeah.
going wrong.
So no, she did her scene first day. It was first day. Look, let me get mine out of the way.
There was a movie like that where they did where the one I can't think of the movie. The one actor did his scenes. He was doing a movie in Italy, so they did his scenes. They shot his scenes for this other movie in Italy, and he was taken out within, I think, like the first 20 minutes of the film. So they shot it in this one thing, and then they took that footage and they sent it back to the studio to edit it in. And the guy made like $3 million off that scene, but the scene only lasts for like maybe 10 seconds. So $3 million for 10 seconds, that ain't bad. Because he was contracted to do this other movie in Italy. This was back in, I think, the 70s, but
Shit.
I forget what the name of the movie was.
Shit.
I mean, it wasn't like Italian Spider-Man. Like, if you ever go on the YouTube,
Oh my
watch
god.
a trailer for Italian Spider-Man. It is hilarious.
Oh my god. Look here. Look here. Japanese Spider-Man is Japanese Spider-Man is hilarious in itself as is. I mean,
I think it's is it the same people who did
I don't know, probably, but all I know is this: the last thing I remember of watching a Japanese Spider-Man, where he's like in this giant robot type of thing.
Oh.
It had a cape. Like it was.
Italian Spider-Man is fat, and he's got this red shirt on with this like magic marker drawn spider on it. He's got long hair, but it's like shot in like that 70s Italian motif, like that, like that 60s
tone.
Sepia tone. Oh my god.
It's like it's like it's like the it's like the it's like the exploitation films of the 70s, like when we used to go to the theater and watch all the like Black Dynamite and all this other stuff, all these movies, like that, like that grindhouse cinema thing. It's hilarious. You have to watch it. It's a trailer, but they actually have an actual movie that they made.
So definitely not the Nicholas whatever Spider-Man in the 70s.
Oh,
that had the
Nicholas Hammond.
Nicholas Hammond, yeah.
Nicholas Hammond, yes.
It had the big thing on his forearm that was supposed to be his web shooter.
His big web shooters. It looked like Chewbacca's ammo pack on his wrists.
Right.
Nicholas Hammond.
Oh my God.
Captain America was Reb Brown. Remember Reb Brown as Captain America, where he had the motorcycle and he had the clear shield, and the shield actually hooked to the motorcycle, and then he could throw the clear shield.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
gotta remember that.
I remember that.
Not enough Jameson to get rid of that memory.
See, I remember that. Yeah, that was best moment in the 70s. Best ones. Yeah. Along with the 1977 classic Doctor Strange.
Oh, Doctor Strange.
Oh.
With the afro. With the afro and the porn stash.
Oh, porn. Yeah.
Oh God. Wonder which version of Earth that is.
It's probably the version where Nicolas Cage is Superman. Did I hear right that Marvel was going to acquire DC? Did I hear that right? Is that a rumor or is that fact?
I heard that rumor that Disney was going to buy DC. I don't know how
Oh,
true it
Disney's
is,
gonna buy
but
DC.
I heard the rumor that Disney was either going to buy it or looking at buying DC.
Okay.
I don't know how true it is. But that's the rumor I heard. But that was like year ago, 2 years ago, something like that.
No, I heard just recently that Marvel was considering buying DC so that they could do like crossover,
Yeah, more crossover events and things like that. Yeah.
crossover events.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, kind of like oil and water, but you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nobody
Will it
really
mix?
wants that, but
Nobody wants balsamic vinegar. No, that's right. But
that's the only way balsamic vinegar works.
I know, right? It's it.
Is whenever you mix it up.
But but I think like the Spider-Man movies, like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. I think those ones kind of set the
yeah, they set the tone.
they set the tone and I would say set the standard for 2000 movies because I think X-Men kind of did that one, but Spider-Man definitely kicked it up a notch.
Well, continuing with what you were talking about with where you were in the 90s too, Blade still kind of continued into the 2000s as well. Because wasn't Blade 2 in 2000?
Believe so. Yeah.
So
And
Blade 2 and 3 were
in the 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, and I think 3 was in 2003 or 4.
I think it was 2004.
Yeah.
Blade Trinity.
Yeah. Blade Trinity, yeah. Yeah, it was 2004.
Yes. So
And
that would have been the same year as Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I think
Spider-Man.
first Spider-Man was
That came out 2004. Yeah. Man, you are on it today, man. See, you are on it today, man.
Anyway, so yeah. 2004 was a big year.
2004 was a big year for some movies. Yeah.
I still like the original Spider-Man
That was
trailer. The original
also
Spider-Man trailer was when
that was also was that no X2 was in 2003, wasn't it?
Oh, here we go. Let's see. X2 is in 2003. God damn, man. Gambit is on it today. Ladies and gentlemen, we're witnessing greatness right now. We're witnessing greatness right now, okay?
I knew they were close. I
So
knew they were
listen.
really close because it was like bam, 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 bam.
So listen, we're witnessing greatness right now because the amount of THC
Of
that is consumed within this man's body.
is at prime levels. It's not peak levels. It's at prime levels because it's just enough that I'm remembering all this stuff, and not enough that's throwing me off my game here.
I did like when
Hot
Blade
damn.
returned in the Deadpool movie, Wolverine and Deadpool movie when they had Blade return. I was like,
yeah.
wow.
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
that was a great moment because
'Cause
just
there
the
was
whole
there was so much that was communicated in so quick time.
right in less than just 10 seconds. It's so much. It was like I never liked you. It said I don't like you. It said, you never did.
You never did.
And it's like, you know what? That's right. That is accurate. And I love these movies.
To Blade Trinity is so amazing there.
Oh yeah. Just that callback there was just amazing.
There's so many
And-
callbacks to the whole movie. It was so great.
And I don't know why one of the funniest parts of that movie, funniest parts of that goddamn movie of Blade Trinity was Triple H with the little tiny dog. That, oh my God.
Oh yeah, there's a pretty
That-
smile.
That was the funniest shit. Dear See Triple H with a little Pomeranian. That's the greatest shit ever. Like I love that movie just cause see it just from watching Triple H with the Pomeranian.
You crossbred a Pomeranian with a Bambler? The hell?
Oh my God, yeah. And oh, that was a great movie. Right, Tracina? He made that little Pomeranian into a vampire. That's the greatest shit ever in that fucking movie. Oh. At least that was my favorite part. I love that shit. That was my favorite goddamn.
It's been so long since I've seen it. I don't even remember much of that movie.
Oh no, there's few things that have burned in my memory, and that is one.
I have. That's one of those things that I've blacked out through years of drinking. that I managed to black out. That was around Svedka bottle number 35 or so. I don't know. I'm pulling the number out of the air. I had to make
But,
room for something something. I had to make room for something else, some other random inane fact, and I said, "Get out."
Is that right? But I will say I kind of, I wouldn't say disappointing, but I said it was a roller coaster of good points and bad points was X2. Um,
So much promise. Little
yeah, yeah. But I love the opening scene with Nightcrawler,
Oh my God! So much promise.
and it was like that opening scene with Nightcrawler, and I was like, okay, yeah,
So
I'm in it.
beautifully done.
I'm in it. I'm locked in. This okay. I'm loving this.
Oh, good.
And then it was kind of it went downhill for a bit. Then it got up. Then it went back down. Then it plateaued.
And then they lost the brakes, and it went right down the shitter.
And it just flew off the rails.
Where'd you go?
And it flew off the rails. It was just like,
Get out of the way. We have no brakes.
You're off in left field.
like it was. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know where it went.
If
Yeah.
it's gone, we don't have another ball to play. So
No, we have another ball. It's called X3, and X3 was fucking.
Oh. And again, like,
Fucking wild card.
and I think a lot of the times at the movies like
Yeah.
that, it wasn't really mainly about the actual story. It was more or less kind of a money grab, and also
Yeah.
kind of show the special effects and the CGI, and look how great this looks and how great this looks, and we got Dark Phoenix, and see how she looks so great, and then she's doing this blah 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 blah, and it was definitely a money grab. But
I have one tattoo on my body. I wish I wish I had it on my iPad where I could put it behind me so you could see it. But it's on my leg. It's a chrome X-Men symbol.
okay,
And I got it as my first tattoo because, well, X-Men has been the only thing that has never I used to say betrayed me. It's never turned its back on me,
okay,
and it has never faltered. It has never wavered. It has always been what it is.
mm-hmm,
And even whenever somebody has asked me, like, even whenever somebody asked me, brought up the whole thing with MLK and God, what's the other one? Help me out.
you talking about the Sora AI?
No. MLK and
Oh, Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Thank you. God damn it. The parallels and and them possibly doing like a black version of that to make it more in that vein. And I said, no, that's perfectly fine. It fits. And it would still fit in with that whole thing.
Yeah.
I still have to defend. I still cringe when I have to defend X3. Because God damn it.
Because again, it had so much potential. And we were so excited.
Like X2 had so much potential, and X3, if you could just kind of course correct a little bit,
Just
could have been so much better,
Yeah,
but no. You
because I think
dropped
at
the
that point it just
you
relied
took the
on.
ball and just. But you gave me one thing. You gave me Magneto's speech. Magneto's speech whenever he comes in and he's they that whole thing about uh extermination. They just do
Oh
it.
yeah,
That
when
was fucking beautiful.
yeah. Now that scene, yes,
That so at least you redeemed yourself with redeemed it with that. That's the only thing I got. That's the only thing I got though.
as
Yeah.
far. And why is it
Probably could
always
have
a
fit that. Probably could have fit that in somewhere else within the
you know?
same story arc, but
But why is it always the third one? What is it always the third one?
probably could
It
have
just
probably could have made probably could have probably could have just taken the story and just built it around that
yeah. And
maybe a little bit better.
yeah, because I mean, I'm not sure what the focus was. Because I mean, I get it. It was supposed to be Dark Phoenix, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't
I
know.
think I think with Dark Phoenix there were like too many too many plot lines or too many storylines going on at one time, and it
Right.
was very it's like very convoluted. But that that's probably why it
Yeah.
yeah it's just
Yeah.
like too many things going on.
Yeah.
Like focus on one thing, put the characters
Mhm.
there, and you know
Yeah. And but it just didn't. And it's always the
I mean,
third one because
they do that with Star Trek a lot. Of course, they do that with Star Trek a lot. What like the, if you watch, um, in Star Trek Two, the Wrath of Khan, we're concentrated on one thing. Okay, the
mhm.
crew does this. Okay, you're not going off here. You're not going off there. This one does it. And you try to find like your humanity and put all this stuff. No, you have a set uh course. Stay on that course. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever should come, you you know you um you with it you face it as a crew. Okay, and you play to their strengths. That's all. That's really what people want to see. They want to see that
Yeah.
interaction with the crew, and the threat. So you have the threat, you know. And in
And
some movies I've seen like what the hell are they like? What is this? One guy's doing this because oh well, I was Port Borg and I don't care if you're I don't care what implants. Well, the implants told me to do this and it's I'm like I go flip it off and just
yeah. And
I mean
and it always
if
happens with the same thing with always with like the third film in a franchise. Like with
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, it went from traditionally just like a one villain to now there's like three,
yeah
or like two, 3 villains that was in Spider-Man 3. Of course, naturally Iron Man 3, that was its own train wreck disaster in that one. But and again, that Iron Man 3, I full on believe it was a money grab just to show off CG effects. Just to say, oh, well, this is a cool
Iron Man
thing.
3
This is a cool thing.
what
This is a
I
cool
had
thing.
what what I had seen and read about it was you saw Tony Stark in the suit in Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2. Now you're going to
Mhm.
see him out of the suit using his brain basically to thwart
Yeah.
whatever threat it was, and I was like, people don't want to see that. They just want to see Iron Man. That's it.
Yeah, we
Iron,
Well,
we
you
saw
know.
that
I
in the
mean,
first
I
one.
understand he's Tony Stark, but
do you see what you just did there? You made the argument that each of the three third third installments do have redeeming qualities. The third uh, the
Like
third Spider-Man has
a
or
redeeming quality of that naturally
the
is
third Iron Man has the house party
the house
protocol.
party protocol. Yeah,
We've
right.
always talked about that. The third what was the one we were just talking about?
like the third
Not the
X-Men,
Spider-Man, but the third X-Men has the Magneto.
Magneto
The
speech.
the third Spider-Man gave us the Spider-Man emo.
Of course, the emo meme that has just
So
has gone on.
they each have their redeeming qualities.
Yeah. Except for with Thor, the third one was the best one out of those. So
yeah, I mean, the
yeah,
first one is basically just to
Four
establish
was
the
kind of drop
character.
off there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Four to me was more like if the Thor movies were the story of kind of Thor growing up, so to speak.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The fourth one would be like the epilogue of the story.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always viewed it as that. I didn't think the fourth one was
If you
was
take,
bad.
If you take off the origin story
Mm-hmm.
Ones, then treat the rest of them like the stories,
Yeah.
then it works a lot better as a trio of stories.
Mm-hmm.
So the fourth one,
And
and even the ones that have four now, like Captain America,
right.
Right.
the fourth,
And
the third one, and that was
like everybody talks about the scene with that one was the airport scene. And then
let's see,
you get your
Oh,
first introduction to
third
Spider-Man.
one, yeah, I was gonna say the third one would be the one with Sam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But I liked that one.
the fourth one was Sam. The third one was
Yeah, but I'm, thinking, I'm saying if you take off origin story.
but yeah, take off origin stories. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Three would be four.
So
And
so there's Captain America: First Avenger, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Captain America. There was
Civil
Civil
War.
War. Yeah,
Mhm.
the Civil War.
Yeah.
So Civil War basically introduces, Spider-Man. I think Ant-Man and
So
Black Panther.
introduced Black Panther and Spider-Man.
Yeah, and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of fixed that with the Spider-Man movies because in the third one it's not just layered on layered on layered and everything's distracted, and it's more like a cohesive continuing story starting from Civil War.
Right.
So
Spider-Man: No Way Home is my favorite one. It takes the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man from that universe. It takes the
Mhm.
Andrew Garfield one from the other universe. And then you have three Spider-Men.
That is fun.
yeah, absolutely. And
And the different villains from each.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
From each of those timelines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Seeing Alfred Molina as Doc Ock.
said back as Doc Ock, yeah. And I like how they just didn't act like they were still alive, that nothing happened, blah blah blah. They addressed that, hey,
And Jamie Foxx.
and Jamie Foxx, yeah.
That was fun.
Like addressing the fact that that Doc Ock died. It addressed the fact that Norman Osborn, that he died as well.
Yeah.
And the way that the spell worked, it didn't see time like that. It just see that who knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man. It didn't care about time. It just who knew, and it pulled the person right at the time. And again, like they said, a second before they died, and that's when they're there. So again, that movie, that had a lot of great moments in that movie. So
what was the movie?
That was a good one.
Where Peggy Carter was in an alternate timeline. What was that movie? Can't think of the name of that movie.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Multiverse of Madness.
Doctor Strange. Was that the Multiverse of Madness?
Yep. Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse of Madness.
Where she was, like Captain America.
Yeah, Captain Carter. Yep.
Sorry, it was Captain Carter. And then her shield had the British flag on it, which I thought was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and then and I like that one because that's when Patrick Stewart came back as Professor X.
Yeah.
And you see him in not just a plain regular schmegular wheelchair. You see him in like the hovering one from the comics.
Yeah.
Right. John Krasinski was like Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Or
Reed Richards from Mr. Fantastic. Yep. And again, y'all had the perfect one for Mr. Fantastic. And I mean, don't get me wrong.
He is not going to move off of that.
No, man. No, man. You had the perfect one. And then y'all chose Pedro Pascal. And don't get me wrong, I love Pedro. I do. He's fantastic.
He loves Pedro. He just doesn't love Marvel's casting.
No. Not for that anyways. But anyways, I've already said my piece on that, and that's
not
it.
For Reed Richards in Fantastic Four First Steps. You don't like Pedro in that role, or
not for Reed Richards? No.
Okay.
So no. I mean, I love him in The Mandalorian. Love him in everything else. Just if Fantastic Four just didn't fit right. That's just me. But
in our episode, he did 10 to 15 minutes about it. So
okay.
And again, like I said all my piece. I said all my piece about it. So
okay.
Yeah. So anybody wants to see, watch back a couple episodes back, and then as we review our Fantastic Four, then you'll hear my rant on that. And but there's that, yes.
It's available.
It's available to watch and enjoy, consume it. And while you're doing that, like, share, subscribe, because you know why? We need it. We need it because we want to make money off of this, and because
we want to make a fan film of our own.
Yes.
Keep the lights on.
We want to keep the lights on. Want to keep the bills paid. And I can't speak for anybody else, but I like to eat, so I need money for food.
My body weary.
My body be weary, so.
We're not using the money to rent Thanksgiving to watch, so just.
Oh no!
That.
Look, no.
We don't.
Although that could be a bit business expense.
We don't need
Although-
to give $1.35 to Patrick Dempsey for that film. So
Said no. Even though I could write it off as a business expense, I that would mean I would have to put money towards it, and I'm not prepared, as an adult to do that.
I'd have to file it under miscellaneous mental anguish. So,
What,
Yeah,
torture's
no.
not an option?
No, yeah, no, just
Personalized torture is not an option?
I mean,
Okay.
no, just
That's
no.
fair. That's fair, I guess.
That's that old bullshit. Oh my god! But I mean,
you're killing me, Small.
they are killing me. But I'll say, what? One of the best fight scenes ever in a Marvel movie was the bus scene in Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah.
That's the best fight scene. And
I like the I like the fight scene from the first Daredevil on Netflix series where it's called the episode is New York's Finest,
mm-hmm.
where
Okay.
The Punisher has duct taped a gun to his hand, and he can't remove the gun, but he has the chain, because
Mm-hmm.
he had he was chained around the chimney. He knocks out the Punisher, but the Punisher basically blew up the motorcycles of the motorcycle gang across the street at the club, and they come into the building, and he's just beating the hell out of them. I was like, wow, that's a good fight scene.
Huh.
The choreography on that is awesome. So
Yeah, usually those.
Most of the choreography on the Netflix series was pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I think the fight coordinator was Scott Atkins,
Iron Fist.
I believe.
even with Iron Fist,
Iron
and
Fist had some good choreography.
Oh yeah.
so yeah, and
Yeah,
as
Iron Fist.
As much as I-
the story was kind of
the story fine. The story was fine. Story was fine.
it was
Choreography and
just-
action was great. It was just the guy that they got for Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Just
It
just
didn't work for you.
no.
It was kind of meh. The story was kind of meh. The fight scene
Yeah.
was
The fight
great.
scenes were great. The story
It
was
just wasn't
eh.
enough to keep your attention. Though.
Yeah.
So
Like here's the thing: if they had a different guy for Iron Fist, I think
Yeah.
it would have been better. Even though the story
if you
was
coulda-
just
if
meh.
you could have changed any one of the either one of those other two options that were meh, we could talk 3 or 4 seasons.
Oh,
But
oh yeah.
2, okay, good. No, let's keep it there.
So 2 was surprising.
Yeah.
2 was surprising. Like
we do too. Why did we need a sequel?
I knew at the end of the first episode, I was like, yeah, this is it.
The only reason I wanted 2 was if they did Iron Fist and Power Man.
That's what I wanted.
That I wanted Heroes for Hire.
That's what I want. I wanted that. I
'Cause
wanted that so bad.
I wanted that dynamic between them. Because
So what
that was always a cool dynamic in the comics, and it was always a funny dynamic.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Let them have the buddy comedy and banter and bullshit and
Yeah, because I mean,
know,
think of it like this: a superpowered lethal weapon.
exactly.
So what did you guys think of the Defenders, which Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and I believe Daredevil?
I never got through it, but what I saw of it was pretty good.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. You know.
I mean, the story was, the story with Alexa Nachos um and Stick and
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil, actually fighting the Hand. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that whole storyline was pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I definitely like how they made the hand a real like true credible threat like it should be. You know.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
like I mean the thing, like when they went to the Chinese, I think when they went to the Chinese restaurant and
Mm-hmm.
they had the mob there. Well, they had like, I guess their rendition of the mob. They were scared of the Hand. They were like, we don't
So
talk about those guys. Those
so
guys are
yeah.
like,
So the hand. The
out
hand.
there.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Hand is like, it was.
Like if those guys from like only thing we can assume is those are yakuza or yakuza.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
those are yakuza guys, and they're scared of the hand.
Yeah.
That should tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah. But I definitely I like the Defenders. I did. I like the show. I did. I still wasn't too keen on Iron Fist. You know, just simply because of Iron Fist, the show. Just
Yeah, still the actors, the actors. So
I
he's
know.
still
I know.
Iron Fist is still meh.
still
But
meh. Yeah. But I haven't finished the new Daredevil Reawakening. Is it
Birth.
Reawakening?
Daredevil Born
Birth.
Again.
Born Again.
Born again.
Yeah. I haven't finished it yet. I'm like halfway through it.
It's strange. I'm just, I mean, like, I'm watching. I'm like going, okay, that's good. They got the Punisher in it. That's good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
We have John Berthel, like reprising his role. We have Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, and I'm like, I'm like trying, I'm trying to like it, and I'm like
Mm-hmm.
liking what I'm seeing, but I believe there could be more. Like, it's like they draw out the episodes. They okay. You're like, okay, they're gonna do it in this scene. They're gonna fight, and you go, okay, we got more fluff, and then there's more fluff, and then there's a little
Mm-hmm.
bit, and then a little bit of action, a little bit of fluff, and then and then they like end it, and I'm like, so wait a minute. I mean, wait. I watched this entire series, this entire season, and you didn't give me what I want, and you're gonna try to give it to me the next time. Like, it's I hate when they just draw out the stuff. I'm like, come
Yeah. Well,
on.
see, I'm like this. All right. I'm like halfway through. Um, I've seen a lot of Matt Murdock.
Yeah,
Not a lot of Daredevil. You know, a lot of Matt
yeah,
Murdock.
yeah,
Right.
because he's wrestling with the
He's wrestling
idea
with
of
the
becoming Daredevil again.
yeah,
He's wrestling with that. And
and
it's the whole, and then when, like when he has the meeting, with the Kingpin in the diner, and he's like saying, and like like Kingpin says to him, it says, well, if you're going to reprise your role, or if you're going to start becoming who you were in the past,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to start becoming
Yeah.
more, so there's like that tension there, and then Kingpin
Well,
becomes the mayor
well,
of the
see,
Right.
all I'm saying is this. All right. if I remember correctly, it's 8 episodes
Sorry.
in this season.
Spoilers.
If I remember correctly, it's 8 episodes in this season. Okay, they could have cut all that shit down to 2 episodes on that arc, and
Yeah.
had him come back to being Daredevil for for the rest of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because at this point, like I said, I'm halfway through. Seen a lot of Matt Murdock, not a lot of Daredevil, and I miss Daredevil. You know what I mean? Because after being teased by Daredevil and She-Hulk, and then now being carried over into this one, and knowing that that I got to see the gold suited Daredevil
Oh
in,
my
in
God,
She-Hulk, and then now knowing that,
Gold suit.
and then now knowing that this one has the red suited one, so I'm waiting to see the red suited one, and the red suited one still has yet to show up.
It was kind of like it's kind of like in the first season when they started showing Daredevil on Netflix, and I was like, he's
Mhm.
wearing a bandana over his face. I'm like, when is he gonna get the suit? When is he gonna put the suit on?
Right.
And it didn't and he kept beating up guys and getting beat up and all this other stuff, and he's all bloody and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, we understand that Daredevil's senses are attuned from the radioactivity, but of course, in the comics, and but we know that he could regenerate a lot faster. He should be able to, with the ability that he has, but he's still, somewhat human. And then you're like, okay, when's he gonna get the mask? And then he sees that guy, the guy who starts making the suit for him. He makes the mask and he makes the suit and everything. When I saw the suit and everything, I was like, okay. I'm like, they changed it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna run with it. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna run with it. And then, when they did She-Hulk, where he had the gold because that's the original. Like, I think that was the original,
Yeah.
comic book character.
Yeah.
Jeff said to me, Jeff Kennedy he goes, dude, they put the gold in with the thing. He goes, I hate that. That is a piece of shit. He's going on and on. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna go with, I don't think they're gonna do the gold anymore. He goes, no. They said they're gonna do this and they're gonna do this and do the gold, and I was like, oh my God, and he was just, I hate new mask and I hate this and I hate that. I'm like, look, shut up. It's Daredevil. Just watch it. Watch the series. It gets better. It's kind of like The Expanse. Like, you watch the first season and you're like, what the hell am I watching? No, it gets better. It gets better. And then it starts getting better.
Yeah, that's what you got to watch it, because it's a slow burn.
Yeah.
It's a slow cook on this one. Yeah. So
the mask started looking like the Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Yeah.
It started, it started taking on that shape, and I was like, this is good. And all of a sudden they went back to it, and I was like, really? They went back to the other one? I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean,
I would say I like the Ben Affleck Daredevil. That the suit. The accuracy of the suit. I love that. But I will say, I do have a deep appreciation and a deep love for the Charlie Cox suit.
Yeah.
Where it looks like Kevlar, and it looks like flag. It looks like it gives you a lot more protection than just wearing like you get ready to go to a bondage club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has
double-breasted pleather.
Yeah. Absolutely. So
it has like these bolted-in panels which look like they protect your like your body more, and they're riveted at stress points and stuff like that on the body. That kind of.
So I've always been always had a deep appreciation for ones, especially like the Captain America. Whether rather than the suit look like a spandex, it looks more like Kevlar and flak jacket, where it looks functional and in the fight, and it looks like it gives you protection,
Right.
that
It's
sort of thing.
it's almost like a graphene, like a the newest thing for like for bullet, I guess for bullet resistant
Yeah,
fabrics is graphene, which is like the John in the John Wick movies.
yeah,
They
like that.
actually
Yeah.
create like a graphene suit for him. So
Mm-hmm.
it looks like a three-piece suit. It actually flows like a three-piece suit. It drapes on him fine, but it's bullet resistant.
Hmm.
So
So yeah, I do love that. I do like
yeah,
that because I mean,
it's a good yeah.
because I like that because I mean, it to me that's what makes sense to me. Something that looks functional
Yeah.
rather than just, oh, that's so cool. It looks like how it looks in the comics. But
Yeah,
no, that
I had a book which was it was it's called the Illustrated Batman, and it was basically it instead of showing you the bat suit and all that stuff, it showed you the layers of what was layered inside the bat suit, how it was made, but it was done through a comic book angle. So say like the cowl, that like he wears, he actually has headphones that like that press up against his ears. The ears that go up to the top are actually sensors, so they're sensors where he can hear like the radio transmissions from police. He could do other stuff. So that's something I always wanted to replicate as a prop, to basically show the cow on one side already done and then show the cow on the other side with all the different layers. There was Kevlar. There was a electrical mesh to absorb any type of plasma weapon or electrical taser weapon. There is the taser. There's like a taser ring that separates the cowl from the bat suit. So if somebody tries to grab it and take it off of him, like to unmask him, they actually get tased with 150,000 volts. We saw that in The Dark Knight, where the guy tries to take the mask off him and he gets tased. So like a lot of that technology, like when like I watch like the Christopher Nolan Batmans, all that is it's explained to you as this, and you're like, oh, so that could actually possibly work in real life. And then when you watch hacksmiths
mm-hmm.
on YouTube, they actually replicate all that stuff, and I'm like, this is what it would be. But it's not going to be like a pistol grip, thing that you're gonna like fire, like the grapnel gun, where he has the gun and
Right.
he just fires it. In hacksmiths, they had this huge, bulky thing that they fire the grapnel gun, and then they do that. But yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
The thing is with
That
Hacksmith is that they'll they'll do their best to try to get it
as
as
accurate
accurate as
possible.
possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, it'll start out, this monstrosity of a type of thing. They'll work towards getting it, compact, but still being able to function the way it does in comics. So
Right.
or whatever media, movies, sci-fi, whatever.
But the technology is
Mm.
always changing, so you're always,
So it's
you're,
always
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Like they did the iteration of the lightsabers, where they had the tungsten
Mm.
rod, and they actually heated up the tungsten rod with a 220-volt power supply.
So, yeah.
And the tungsten rod is like glowing, and they're taking the tungsten rod and they're putting it through metal and styrofoam and all this other stuff. And then now they actually have the like a heated plasma, They're actually creating it like like an actual
Mhm.
plasma sword.
Yeah,
You know,
and
and they can actually melt metal with it, which is very interesting. So
yeah,
Guy
again, and they
created a
took that
lightsaber.
from a whole evolutionary form of even starting as a proto saber.
right,
Having a big battery pack and like a wired up line and the whole nine to it. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah
yeah, but they're doing
uh,
they do all
the
that.
thing
Yeah.
with Star Wars with the expanded universe, they had the vibro blades, which was the predecessor of the lightsaber. The vibro blade
Mm-hmm.
is the like the blade basically has a plasma on the blade, and then that has some sort of a power supply, but it's like a staff weapon, so you're holding on to it, you know. But
So yeah. So
ooh, I didn't see that.
ooh.
Now I was looking at Chinese satellite crushes Starlink with 2-watt laser fired from 36,000 kilometers in space. So goodbye, Elon Musk is Starlink. There you go. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Heavy eye.
And on with the show.
I think there's been a lot of great kind of fight scenes. Fight scenes
Yeah.
that's been happening. One of another one I thought was pretty good. Not as good as the Shang-Chi one was Winter Soldier. Was Winter Soldier? Was it Winter Soldier?
Yeah. What?
I think it was Winter
the
Soldier
fight?
with him and Batroc.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. And
So,
I think that's one that's kind of like a
George St. Pierre, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like a little underrated
Yeah.
one to me. It seems like it's underrated because that's such a great fight scene. It is, and so
That one, the
But,
one in the elevator.
now the
Where they're
elevator
trying
scene-
to- yeah, the elevator scene.
Elevator scene was just too short, but it was. But that was very good too.
so,
So what
yeah,
was
yeah.
so what did you guys think of Thunderbolts? You think it's okay? The new, I mean, they're supposed to be the new Avengers.
I loved the Thunderbolts. The only thing,
Look,
the only problem that I have with Thunderbolts is that Taskmaster didn't last longer in it.
Oh,
That Taskmaster didn't become
It's a-
part of the Avengers too.
yeah.
said my
Uh,
I think I had the
I
same.
love David Harbour. I love David Harbour
So,
as
I-
Red Guardian. He's
So,
the-
I think I have the same issue is that I wish Taskmaster
yeah.
was around for the whole film, but I love that movie.
Yeah.
God, I love that
was-
movie.
That
And-
was just
David Harbour, one of the best characters. One of the best characters in the MCU. I'm sorry.
You're supposed to be Santa Claus. Oh, I'm the Red Guardian.
I'm the Red Guardian.
so good.
And just sometimes hearing Yelena while she's just rationalizing everything, and she's
Yeah.
speaking,
That
just
was our
rationalizing
soccer
everything.
team.
And
That was the name of our soccer team.
Yeah, going through her existential crisis. And
yeah, and it's like, oh, okay. Like I see you're using your job and this potential assassination as a form of therapy. Okay. And you're just talking to this guy like he's a therapist. And meanwhile, the guy's just scared shitless because here he is thinking is
tied
that,
up
oh,
and has duct tape on his mouth.
right? Here he is being duct taped, tied up,
He is the
scared.
definition of a captive audience.
Right? The literal definition of a captive audience. And so he's there he's there scared that he's about to die. But then here she is, it's just, when I was 10, my dad did it, and okay. What are we doing?
And how does that make you feel?
And I always wonder, it's like, when I got up this morning, I was not thinking my day was gonna go like this. I do not think I would be, bound and duct taped to be a therapist. but I will say I like I said, I love Thunderbolts. Now I will say US agent in the comics, much like how he is on the show, he is technically a good guy. He is just not a good guy.
Yeah, he's
he's an anti-hero.
yeah, he's more of a badass in the comic books. But
Yeah.
he's
He's a dick. That
he's just a dick.
yeah,
But
and
that's why I always liked him.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite characters.
and the way that they kind
the
of
Marvel character has kind of taken a little time to grow on me, or Wyatt Russell's portrayal
right.
has taken a little time to grow on me, but now I fucking love him.
Yeah, and
Like,
I think it's like this.
At first, I kind of hated him, but it was because you were supposed to.
Yeah,
You were supposed to hate
you were
him.
supposed to hate him. That's why you didn't like him because
he was coming in as Captain America. You
right.
were supposed to hate him.
But now that you kind of
But
once
you
he
move
was
past
booted,
that and how he's portraying it,
yeah,
and
And
he's
then now you
doing
kinda-
it so well,
right. And then just not only
it's
just
so
kind of
good.
seeing how he got to, being this way,
Yeah.
and his wife leaving him and taking his
And
kid with him, and why
and
she
he took
left
the
him.
serum, and why he is what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now I understand.
So now I understand why, why this. And so, and I still don't like him. Okay, but
Yeah.
now I don't like him, but I do like him. But
Plus then it makes
more sense as to why he's.
Plus then it makes more sense why Sam didn't take the serum.
Yeah, it makes sense
Because-
why. Yeah, exactly why Sam didn't take the serum. Why Sam didn't go as far, and
Yeah.
why Sam, he's Captain America
Because
now.
Sam wants to rely on his humanity and
Mhm.
staying true to who he is. To not.
Yeah, to not
So,
need the serum.
yeah.
I
So even-
just like when Bucky took his arm out of the dishwasher and put it on. every morning.
That was good.
I was like, okay, I can take my arm. I can put my arm in the dishwasher.
So I saw that and I looked at it and said, you know what? It kind of makes sense. That makes sense.
Probably would too.
That
Probably
makes
would.
sense. Because, how else what's the best way to get it cleaned? It's not like you can't take a shower with it.
It's not like it's rust. It's
It's not going to
It's
rust.
not gonna rust.
It's not going to rust, but
vibranium.
but taking it into a shower would be inconvenient. So the
I
best
mean,
way to do it would be
not taking it into the shower would probably be inconvenient because then you don't have that extra arm to help you with the naughty bits and shit.
but that's true too.
Well, no, well,
Although
Because
well,
if you,
wait. If you can crush something
it's
with
his
that
left
arm
hand, so
and you're washing yourself, you may crush your naughty bits with that arm. So it's better that you don't, like you take the arm out and use the human arm.
plus we gotta understand at this point he's been showering like that one arm for a while. So he knows how to
Yeah.
dry off his naughty. He probably air dries, for all we know. He probably air dries.
And in Thunderbolts, he's a congressman or he's part
Yeah.
of Congress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a congressman, yeah.
representative.
Or yeah, representative, yeah.
So
And which I was like, okay, all right, I could definitely see that because I mean, even though Bucky can, go out and be out in the field all day, every day, but I can see, him evolving as a character and as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him totally, decided that, hey, I could get more change and get more things done and be more effective
Mhm.
in Congress rather than just being out here and
I'm in the field, yeah.
In the
I'm
field,
chasing,
yeah.
and chasing things.
yeah, in the field riding the bike.
I did like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I really like that series. Like I watched that series all the time.
That was so good.
I thought that
Oh
was pretty
yeah, it was. Oh, I loved it. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, that was a great show, and to end it saying that in the end credit, the final credits being like it's Captain America and the Falcon or Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Yeah,
Captain America: Brave New World. It didn't do it for me. I was like, it was like, okay, it's a cool costume. It's Tony Stark at his finest, but
But it
I'm
wasn't-
like,
it wasn't
Oh, that was
Tony Stark
Wakanda.
at all.
that was all Wakanda technology.
oh, there's all Wakanda technology.
Yep.
Yep.
That was all Wakanda.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So-
The way it sorry, the way it goes around his face. Because I remember in Black Panther, the girl, his sister goes, his sister goes, oh yeah, you go to put your mask on, but guess what? You don't have a head because somebody just blew your head off. It's like going, guess what? I made this for you, and it's it's like
Yeah.
the
The
nanotechnology, where the thing goes around your head.
Right.
I have
Yeah.
to take some time to put my mask on, but I don't have a head.
And so yeah, I mean, I liked it. I liked
Yeah, I
Brave
like
New World.
Especially the like that scene where they're like intercepting the two fleets that were getting ready to attack each other,
Mm-hmm.
where it was Sam and
Sam and
what's
Joaquin.
his name? Joaquin.
Yeah.
That was a really good scene between the two of them.
Oh yeah, and then because that's when you kind of see Joaquin kind of
Shine
really
and-
really
shine
step into-
and- shine and kind of fuck up too.
yeah, kind of really step into being Falcon
Yeah.
as opposed to just being Joaquin, the guy that just took over for Sam.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I liked it and I appreciate it, and and I do. And this is another kind of, I don't know if it's a poor casting choice or anything like that, by Marvel, but I didn't. I like Red Hulk, but I didn't like Harrison Ford playing
Yeah.
Red Hulk.
Right. Right.
And not because of Harrison Ford himself. It's just simply because it's that he's in his 70s, like almost 80. You know what I mean? And for everything that for Red Hulk is, you know what I mean?
A red, Indiana Jones. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
with
about.
all the action scenes and whatnot. And I mean, he, while yeah, he could CGI, animators or whatnot could, CGI his face onto Hulk and then have him do all the shit like that. And that's all fine and good, but um, just too old.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, just too
we
old.
run into the same problem. Like, we're looking we're looking towards the future. That's why we have the young Avengers right now.
Yeah,
We have them kind of sitting on the back burner. Like they're not even they're not even involved in Doomsday.
yeah,
So they might be involved in Secret Avengers. We
but
don't even know. But
yeah,
um
I understand that
that's why we have them on the back burner though, is because
right
they're young, so that we can milk them out of a
to
few
get a few more
sequels.
years out of it. Yeah,
Yeah, we can get a few more years out of Hawkeye and
mm-hmm.
Captain or not Captain America, but God, what's her name?
Oh,
America Chavez.
yeah,
Um, and all the other ones. Uh,
yeah,
so
absolutely. And
why bring that somebody like mid 60s would probably be better.
yeah, because I mean, I understand that it's Thunderbolt Ross,
We
and
lost an actor here.
he's supposed to be a little bit older.
Yeah,
Um,
and we lost an actor there, because he passed away. But
yeah, but I would,
let's not replace him with somebody much older.
yeah, I mean, again, like I said, he's supposed to be older, a little bit older. Like in the comics, I always assumed that he was around like mid late 50s, maybe early 60s, you know, because he's still active in the military.
Yeah, he's
Well,
still active military.
yeah, and
Yeah, he was a general.
he's a general, so
General Thunderbolt Ross, like
yeah, and usually
so,
to
yeah,
get
late 50s.
yeah, usually at when you get to that rank,
Yeah,
you've been in military for
I was
decades.
gonna say we might need to confer with.
I mean that's more of a Thomas question to
Thomas, but I would say
to definitely confirm it.
Probably about 40, 50.
Yeah,
Or 50, 55.
and
Maybe 45.
so
45, 50-ish.
I'm saying around 50. I'm saying around
Yeah, right around 50.
mid. I'm saying like maybe around mid 50s
Yeah.
or like some, but definitely somewhere in there. But just too old. Just too old. Although the simple fact is that they in the movie that he's president and he's that old. I mean, it kind of fits with the landscape of today,
I was gonna say. So that's true to form.
So it kind of fits with the landscape today. So I mean, hey,
Whether you were talking about the last president or the current one, so
it
what the fuck ever.
so when you talk about the current one, the one before, or
Or the one
the one before that one.
Or the one before that one. Or the one before
I mean,
that one.
it's Yeah. So it
Well,
fits the
not the one
landscape
before that
of
one because the one before that one was Obama
and
and
Obama at the time he was like
and
40 something,
uh,
I think.
6'6", 225 pounds. Like a muzzle. Yeah. Okay.
And so yeah, it fits today's climate, but just too old, man. Just too old. Too old to be a Hulk.
yeah.
Like they did that shit in the '70s with the goddamn with Lou Ferrigno Hulk, where they had another Hulk that was the old man Hulk because he was skinny and had gray hair, and it was like, how the hell, how the hell this dude's, how the hell this little skinny dude, this old skinny old dude is a Hulk? How?
Yeah, the Bill Bixby series I used to watch a lot, like like where he was Hulk, the Lou Ferrigno series. I watched it. Actually, I watched it the other night. It's on your favorite channel station, which is Tubi. So I was watching it on Tubi. Anyway, um, I watched the episode where David Banner gets was it where he gets paralyzed. He's
Uh
hit by a car and he gets paralyzed, and then
huh.
he's in this bar. He's in a wheelchair or whatever. He's in this bar, and then I guess somebody makes him angry, but he turns into the Hulk. But the Hulk is paralyzed from like the waist down, and he can't move. But every time he turns into the Hulk, like the regeneration goes to his spine, and then he basically gets up and he beats the hell out of these guys, and then he's okay at the end of the episode. And I was like, okay, so we know that the Hulk can regenerate.
Oh.
I watch a I watch a series or I watched a series called that was SWAT and
Okay.
Lou Ferrigno's son uh, guest starred a lot on it.
Oh,
Okay.
And every time he showed up, he was just a random character on like a different squad, and so you would see him basically in passing, or every once in a
Mm-hmm.
while he'd be like, just show up in a gunfight or a shootout or something, and 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 be like, look out, he's gonna Hulk out.
Yeah.
random
Like,
victim number two.
So
yeah.
right. Uh,
I remember seeing like like these TV pilots as a kid. They were like different pilots for different shows. One was called Exo Man, and it was the predecessor. And I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's on YouTube. It's called Exo Man. It's about this scientist who is paralyzed from the waist down, but he invents this suit that helps him walk, and it looks kind of like Iron Man, but but he has this step van, and inside
This
the step
already
van,
sounds like Timu Iron
yeah,
already.
Man.
It sounds like
inside the step van,
a to be original.
he has this giant mold that molds the two pieces, but he has to like kind of get from his wheelchair into the mold, and then he puts his body in, and then you see the mold come down with the two parts, and then it molds the suit around him, and then he gets up as Exo as X-Men. He's bulletproof and he can go through go through walls. Oh my god, it was the worst. It's the funniest that you gotta see it, dude.
Oh my
It's
god.
hilarious. But it was before it was like it was before they started doing all the Marvel TV movies and stuff like that. It was called Exo Man. I was like, wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, man.
that was 70. That was like 75, 70. It could have been 75. It was before Star Wars. I know that because when Star Wars came out, everything was just all robots and stuff. But
Of
um,
course. Of
yeah,
course. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
everybody tried to capitalize on Star Wars. So
77.
Hey,
was it
listen, I
77
will.
for Exo Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, and I will say officially,
Yeah, it looks like Timu.
Timo Iron Man.
Timu Iron Man.
Oh, I got to see this now.
Yeah.
I got to see this, man. All right. All right. What is it? All right. Let me see this.
If you want, you could. Oh, I guess you can't share it and then show it on the TV. You show.
Oh my God.
David Ackroyd. What?
Oh, dude.
Stop. All right. Stop. Okay. I know what time it is. I know what time it is. Okay. Stop. This. I. This. Oh my God.
It's like a mold. He's like molding the suit around him, and if you look at the mold, it has the two halves inside the mold, and then he kind of gets
It.
his.
It's like a. It's like Iron Man combined with a one of those deep sea exploration suits.
Yeah, kind of like the JAM dive suit.
Yeah. Like it. Why is it? What's one scene is gold and the other one is red? Oh my God. This. I'm I'm trying to process all this. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm still trying. I don't know. I have no clue
I
what's
used to
going on
watch
with
these things
this.
as a kid and go, "Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool." But I mean, looking back on it now, I'm like, okay, you know, this,
Like this would be something I would watch just to laugh at it.
yeah, just to laugh at it.
That this was I. Oh my God. This is insane. This is insane.
The other one but the other one I can't find. What was it called? Um, TV movie. Um, oh, here it is. All right. Captain Chameleon and the Paraclete of Justice from a failed 1989 TV pilot called Chameleons. You have to watch that promo. I watched the show. It has Stuart Granger as the millionaire superhero who was later murdered, leaving his partner to solve the crimes. But he has it was directed by Glenn Larson, and
Oh God. Here we go.
the premise: a young heiress discovers her eccentric millionaire uncle was a costume superhero named Captain Chameleon. But he has this car, and this car has these robots in it. One comes from the roof, and then another one comes out from the back. It's like a snake type robot. It is totally insane. You got to watch this. You just have to watch it. It's friggin' hilarious. TV movie 1989.
Uh,
Chameleons. TV movie of 89.
is it Captain Chameleon? What?
Um, Captain Chameleon and the Paraclete of Justice. Paraclete. Paraclete of Justice. It was a TV pilot called Chameleons.
Like I didn't know how to spell paraclete.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I, I spelled it wrong, but
Said how?
it came up.
Getting indignant for no reason.
just
I-
all
I
indig-
just-
just all indignant, just like, how dare you insult
I
me,
just-
thinking I don't know how to spell paraclete. Well, do
I
you?
remember in the show,
So, well-
somebody goes, "What, the parakeet of justice?" And they're like, "I was like,
That'd be the first thing I
no,
would
it's
say.
the paraclete of justice."
Said, wait, you mean the parakeet, dude? The parakeet show? You know, I'm just gonna do that now. From now on, just randomly get indignant about just
Random.
random
Oh,
things. Just
here-
get indignant over for no reason over random things.
Here's the car. The car looked like a Ford Probe. It does. It looks like a Ford Probe. Look like a Ford Probe
Oh,
station wagon.
Speaking of the devil, that's Thomas's first car.
The
I was gonna say that.
oh my god, it does. Oh Jesus. Oh my god.
Millions. Yeah.
Chameleons, 1989 TV movie.
Yeah.
And this looks every bit of the 80s. This looks every bit of the 80s right here.
Crystal Bernard. I couldn't think of her name. That's it. Crystal Bernard. It was
Oh my
just-
god.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Dude, you gotta watch it.
so, okay, man, I got to get through this goddamn Thanksgiving because I don't know why this it is again
Like
a
a-
train wreck that just has my attention, man. And what is this? The community thing. Is there like a whole council thing that's going on here? What the fuck? Oh, this is the 80s. This is straight up 80s right here because the lights and all of the special effects.
I guess if you can call them special.
So look at all.
I
This
mean,
is-
they were. They were
They
practical.
were special.
So look,
They were
this is
special. They're
So
from
look at
people
this
who were
is-
probably
this is-
special.
this is the kind of movie you watch if you want to have a seizure.
Special.
So far, I've seen like the first within the
Seizure.
first minute. It's like this is the kind of movie you watch when you want to have a seizure.
We can also review Automan if you want to. Now you know
Oh,
Automan.
God.
There you go.
Oh
Arnaz
my
Jr..
god! Auto
Chuck
Man,
Wagner.
I
Was it Chuck? No, it's Chuck Wagner. Chuck Wagner as Automan.
Auto
And they had-
Man.
and it-
Jesus
and
Christ! I
They
remember.
had
Auto-
Cursor.
goddamn.
Remember Cursor used to turn into all different vehicles. Like the the boxy Lamborghini and the boxy helicopter and
Oh
was
yeah.
supposed.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
I know.
remember the boxy, the box Lamborghini and the box helicopter and all the box. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta
Oh,
watch this
goddamn.
tonight, man. Chameleons. I'm gonna watch this.
Goddamn Auto Man. Oh, fuck it. Oh, Auto Man. That was one of the shows I used to love in the 80s. That and what was the other one? Was it Misfits of Science? Is that the name of it?
Misfits of Science with with Kevin Peter Hall,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
played Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Misfits of Science. Yeah.
Oh, I love that
Um,
show.
There was Whiz Kids. I remember there was Whiz Kids. There was trying to think of the other series. They're all different. There was a series called The Wizard with the little person. I can't. His name was Billy Barty. I think it was. I don't know if it was Billy Barty or I forget who it was. He played.
Yeah.
He played one of the Jawas in Star Wars, but it was called The Wizard. But he was like an eccentric inventor. and he could solve crimes. Everything was always, like solving crimes and stuff.
Of course, it was the 80s, you know?
And it was the 80s, yeah.
Crime was
There was a lot of
everywhere.
there was a lot of crime.
Crime was everywhere
We
in the
always had
80s.
crime to solve.
Yeah.
Crime was everywhere and needed to be solved. So, yeah.
My favorite 80s TV show was Street Hawk. I'm sorry. That was mine. I'm sorry. And I know I'm dating myself there, but Street Hawk was cool. That and maybe Airwolf. Airwolf. I'm Knight Rider. Yeah, I'm Knight
So,
Rider. Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
So
I
no,
used to watch
look,
Knight Rider.
the only reason we all watched Knight Rider
The
was
Hoff?
just for no, just for him to press turbo boost. That was it.
Just to hit turbo.
Just for him to hit turbo boost. That's it.
Hey,
That's all we watch it for. Just
I watched it for the car.
yeah. I just watch it just for the scenes of hit the turbo boost. Boom.
But before was it before Knight Rider? There was BJ and the Bear. Remember BJ and the Bear with Greg Evigan? He was a trucker. It was supposed to capitalize on the whole trucking thing.
I've heard the show. I've never seen it.
I never saw BJ and the Bear. Okay, you led a sheltered life, my son. But Man from Atlantis. There was a show called Man from Atlantis. The one with Patrick Duffy.
Oh my God, man!
Where he was the last Atlantean, and
That I've not heard of that one.
yeah,
So,
you have to watch that one. What's the
So
other?
That was one I used to. It was one I used to love. The Greatest American Hero.
Oh, Greatest American Hero.
Yes.
William
Oh,
Catt.
yes.
Connie
Oh shit! Oh, I love that show because God, oh my God, that was hilarious.
I didn't know we had a purple code. Or Robert Culp. Oh, yeah.
It would always trip me out just every time when he would start flying, and he was just like, it just going everywhere. Had no clue what the hell he was doing.
The best one was when they visited the aliens, and he got the book, and he got the book because he lost the book the last time.
He lost the
He got
instruction
book
manual.
again, and then he was holding the book. He got real small, and then he got real big, and he lost the book. The book was real small. He lost the book again. But yeah, he went to the alien planet. That's what it was. He went to the aliens, planet that was destroyed by nuclear war and stuff. And it was.
Oh my God, yeah. So
Greatest American Hero.
Greatest American Hero, and that brings us to the end of the show. Oh my God, so that was a great show. This has been a great show. We talked a lot. Talked a lot about Thanksgiving. So I'm going to finish
Chameleons.
that. Got to finish that show. I got to finish that movie, and Gabby, you are going to watch that movie, and you're going to trauma bond with me, and we're going to talk about it because I mean, I cannot be the only one that has watched this movie.
Gambit. Here's the
So
tip.
you're going to trauma bond with this on me.
Buy the Cliff Notes. Don't watch the movie.
No, you're going to trauma bond with me on this one, man. Oh no, I'm not going in this one alone.
I'll find it.
Get information
like-
off of ChatGPT 5 and
Yeah,
there
I
you
don't
go.
know.
Get the Cliff Notes. Like the short version. Don't watch the entire thing.
But
I'll watch it.
we're going to go ahead and end this thing, and coming up later, we got coming up.
We have Jeff Kennedy.
Jeff Kennedy
Effect,
coming up
at 6.
Coming up at 6, in about an hour. Got Jeff coming up at 6, and George, you might be on. You're going to be there with Jeff. So George is going to be back.
If the wind and the internet hold out, I will be on.
The wind and the internet hold out. You'll see George again on the Kennedy Effect. After Kennedy Effect, then it'll be at 9 o'clock. The Villain's View from 9 to 11, where you see myself, General Gambit, Thomas Bishop,
That's me.
and Dash J. We're going to be talking about, I don't know what we're talking about. Whatever we be talking about. It's gonna be-
Thanksgiving. Maybe you could watch it between now and like
Good
the Villain's
Lord,
View,
no.
and you could talk about Thanksgiving.
I mean, I have a few minutes left to watch it, so
Just
I've finished watching after we end this thing here. So, the Villain's View, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Don't know what we're going to be talking about. We're talking about a few things. So, and
Just
rounding
put it-
out the end of the night, we will have conversations with T. Nathan. So, we're going to take an hour break. George will be
just tell
back.
Thomas that his car is in chameleons. So
Oh, yeah. And
with that, we end our show.
that is going to be it for us. So, take care, everybody. We will see you all next week.